What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, it's been a very sad couple days. It's been a sad week for us for the WWE, because I'm now on the WWE Network app on my Fire Stick because I have it in my hand, and I'm actually on the Superstars list, and it shows basically everybody who is in the alumni. So we have guys like Adam Baum, Adam Rose, Akeem, Oksana, Austin Aries, Brie Bella, Cameron, Chris Jericho, Christian, CM Punk, just to name a few. But this time I'm going to be revealing the full list as to who got released from WWE. And I'm also going to be explaining, and I'm also going to be talking about why, basically. I'm going to be explaining why they did it, because this article from Wrestle Talk, shout outs to Andy Datson from Wrestle Talk, he basically reveals, I guess, the full reason as to why. And also we found out that a WWE Hall of Famer has passed away, which is sad, and I'll be explaining who he is later on in this video. But with that being said, let's get into it. So the full list as to who got released from their contracts are as follows in alphabetical order. So we have Aiden English, just to go down a little bit. Billy Kidman, who was one of the producers, if you will, for WWE. Going down. Kurt Hawkins, Dash Wilder, Deanna Purrazzo. So I was right about Deanna. She did get released. I think Malenko was one of the producers, I think. Let me go to his profile on here. Let's go to full bio. Let's see. Okay, so no, so never mind. Drake Maverick, EC3, let's see here. Epico Cologne, Eric Young, Eric Rowan, Fit Finlay. Fit Finlay was another one of the producers for WWE, backstage at WWE shows. Heath Slater, Erwin R. Shyster, IRS. This dude was a beast in WWE. He was an absolute beast. Nothing too crazy. Cassius Ono. Wow. Oh my god. So I guess Cassius Ono apparently is still a part of the NXT UK roster, but apparently there are rumors speculating that he has been released, but because that he's on NXT UK, we are not so sure. Carl Anderson is another one. Connor's been released. I think I spoke about that, about the Ascension being released. Kurt Angle, Lance Storm, Luke Harper, that's an old one. Luke Gallows, Leo Rush, Maria Kanellis, Matt Hardy. He was out, he left over a month ago. Mike Kanellis, MVP. I don't know why he's on the alumni list, but yeah. No Way Jose, Primo Cologne. Who else? Rob Van Dam, Ronda Rousey. That's kind of an odd one. Rusev is also on the alumni list. Scott Dawson, Sarah Logan, Sin Cara. That's an old one. Tajiri is an old one. Who else? Ty Dillinger, that's an old one. Vader's an old one. Victor is an old one. and also to Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder. So those are the superstars that got released from their contracts, as did Scott Armstrong, and also also did senior official Mike Chioda. So here is why. So this was by Ollie Davis. Okay, so this article is courtesy of Wrestle Talk. Big shout outs to them. Here's what they said. Yesterday morning, an email was sent to WWE employees saying Vince McMahon will be holding a call at midday to provide an important company update. It appears to have caught many by surprise. With no prior warning, NXT was to be broadcast live that evening. According to PW Insider, the video call lasted less than 5 minutes, where Vince outlined a number of cost-cutting measures because of the worldwide pandemic, which included releases and furloughs across the board, saying that these weren't easy decisions for him to make. That the company will be cutting back on pay for board members and executives. The plans to move WWE headquarters out of Titan Tower to a new building in Stamford has been delayed, and that cuts will be made to the talent roster and overall headcount of employees. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have heard rumors that they were going to be moving out of Titan Tower and into a new building as their new headquarters. I didn't know. I didn't know much about it. They said that they were going to move to a different location, still going to be in Stamford, but just in another building. Shortly after, WWE released an official statement on these measures, confirming PW Insider's points, adding that they'll also be cutting third-party staffing and consulting, and the new HQ building will be deferred by at least 6 months. The statement boasted substantial financial resources, both available cash and debt capacity, which currently total approximately half a billion dollars. But despite those funds, WWE will be cutting costs for an estimated monthly savings of $4 million, improving their cash flow to $140 million. And that these releases and furloughs would be effective immediately. And so began what will go down as one of wrestling's darkest days ever. The initial WWE.com article announced the immediate releases of Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins, Eric Young, Carl Anderson, EC3, and Leo Rush, as WWE called round individual talents to inform them they were being terminated. The website article couldn't keep up, with many wrestlers tweeting that they've just been fired over the phone before WWE can add it to their officially announced list. Continuing on, if I can get to it. Here we go. Within the hour, Kurt Angle, Rusev, Zack Ryder, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Rowan, Sarah Logan, Noe Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, Aiden English, Primo Nepico had also been officially released. And it wasn't just on-screen talent who were being let go. PW Insider then confirmed a number of high-profile backstage producers and agents have also been released, many of whom were former WWE wrestlers themselves. Working behind the scenes for decades, these included Billy Kidman, Mike Rotunda, again IRS, Dave Finley, Pat Buck, Sean Daivari, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock, Shane Helms or Hurricane, and Lance Storm. Pro Wrestling Sheet then added these names haven't officially been released, presumably as the producers are actual employees of WWE rather than independent contractors like the wrestling talent. They were furloughed, not let go from the company entirely. Furloughing is where a company gives employees a temporary leave of absence, often due to the economic conditions. As WWE's initial statement outlines, they currently believe the furlough will be temporary in nature and have the intention of bringing those employees back. But the releases were not done there. WWE were seemingly working their way through the people brand by brand, with the first wave of releasing being from Raw and 205 Live rosters. And the day got even darker when Sean Ross Sapp tweeted the inevitable. NXT talent is starting to be released. The names again came through and dribs in drabs. The list as of the time of this this being posted anyway stands as wrestlers Deonna Purrazzo, Alexander Jaksic, Dorian Mack, Josiah Williams, and MJ Jenkins, along with Performance Center coaches Ace Steel, Kendo Kashin, and Serena Deeb. So if you guys don't know who Serena Deeb is, she was a part of she wasn't really a wrestler. She was more of a hang on a second, guys. She was more of a manager, if you will, back when she was a part of the Straight Edge Society back in 2010. Deonna Purrazzo yesterday sent out a tweet saying, quote, "The people closest to me know this is something I've been struggling with wanting for the better part of the last year. Happy to say I gave this journey my best and more excited for the future with a heart emoji." Honestly, Deonna Purrazzo would have done so well in WWE. It's a shame that she had to go. NXT wrestler and trainer Cassius Ohno has also been moved to the alumni section of WWE.com, which again, the WWE Network app, but no official word has been issued on if he's been released. Sean Ross Sapp tweeted that released NXT talent are being provided with 30 days of pay and then are free to do whatever they want. There's no word on whether this is the same for the WWE main roster. The releases extend to WWE's official staff too, with Andrea Lissenberger, the writer responsible for SmackDown's recent Otis and Mandy Rose storyline, posting she's also been cut, and longtime Spanish announcer Jerry Soto has confirmed he's been furloughed. WWE have only made official announcements of the on-screen talent they've released. It's unknown how many backstage staff like Lissenberger have also been let go. We've been told that over 20 people were cut from WWE social media department alone, which implies many people have lost their jobs beyond what WWE have publicly confirmed. In fact, the very reliable WrestleVotes has a ballpark figure for the eventual number of releases, tweeting the number of people, staff, and talent let go will be in the hundreds when it's all said and done. Well, into the hundreds, a dark day in WWE history. With the Raw cut seemingly over for now, the NXT talent also being notified, the fear is the SmackDown roster is next, with none of its drafted wrestlers so far being announced as let go. Dave Meltzer is reporting a second wave of both wrestler and non-wrestler releases is coming. Both Tom Colohue and Voices of Wrestling are reporting some of the releases so far were mutually agreed upon and came with and quote unquote came with a hefty payoff, which will presumably be those wrestlers who have multiple years still left on their contracts. Gallows and Anderson, for instance, signed 5-year contracts worth $750,000, $750,000 a year just last April, and Mike and Maria Kanellis also re-signed with the company for 5 years last June. Mike revealed neither he or Maria saw their release coming. The couple are currently weeks away from the birth of their second child. WWE's very cynical business practice of signing up talent for lengthy periods of time despite not having any intention to use them just to keep them away from competitors like AEW, New Japan, has massively backfired. The releases have caught everyone. Most tragically, the people actually being released by surprise, especially as part from holding WrestleMania in the Performance Center. WWE have pretended as though the worldwide pandemic isn't happening. So what changed? Up until last Friday, WWE's plans was to bulk film bulk film the next month's worth of TV in one go at the Performance Center. This would have massively cut down on the amount of travel needed from talent, making it the safest way to still make WWE TV. Still, Florida officials were advising WWE to not go ahead with the tapings, as they would violate the state's stay-at-home order. The Orange County mayor and sheriff disagreed that professional wrestling was an essential service. But then last Thursday happened. The backstage panic seemingly began with WWE becoming spooked by their TV contracts. WWE's deal with Fox and the USA Network are the promotion's single largest revenue source, and a big part of how WWE have that $500 million in cash reserves. I'm not gonna go into this even more because this is a very long article. So basically it's just because of the pandemic, because of everything that's been going on. But apparently honestly though, this is a very, very tough time for WWE. It's absolutely crazy. The big question that we have to ask ourselves is: Are we gonna see these guys and girls again? Like Anderson, like Gallows, like Kurt Angle, like Leo Rush. Are we gonna see them again in the foreseeable future? Honestly, I say yes. I think at some point, yes, we will see them again. But at the same time, given the fact that some of these guys wanted to go to New Japan, to AEW, like Luke Harper, like Matt Hardy, like the Revival, is a testament as to what WWE was willing to do to keep them. But for guys like Matt Hardy and Luke Harper, that just completely backfired. So again, I think we will hear from. I think we will see him again. But you never know. You never know. But anyway, guys. With that being said, we just found out today that we actually heard the passing of a WWE Hall of Famer. He's actually none other than legendary ring announcer Howard Finkel. If you guys do not know who Howard Finkel was, he was one of the best ring announcers to ever grace the WWE universe. He was an incredible ring announcer. He did so well in WWE as a ring announcer that he was considered one of the best ever. Nobody could ever pull off the things that he did. But unfortunately, though, he was 69. He was one of the best. Unfortunately, no one really knows. However, unfortunately, we have no idea how. But honestly, we honestly don't know. But my condolences go out to his friends and family. I'm sorry for your loss. This is hard, and especially for us as the fans who loved hearing Howard Finkel. Especially when he says, with the words, and no, whether it was a world champion, intercontinental champion or not, he was one of the best. So, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know, and question of the day. I forgot to do a question of the day in the last couple of videos, but question of the day for this video: out of everybody that I mentioned on the WWE alumni, which of them do you think will come back to WWE? Post in the comments below. I am very curious. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are down in the description below. And if you guys want to check out the full article of the mass releases, be sure to go to WrestleTalk.com. You will be able to read the whole article, and you guys will be able to get a full details, if you will, as to why this has been going on. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.